This is Eugene. Just wanted to show up some of the stuff I got at the Winnipeg Comic Con. One of the smaller Comic Cons that our city does about every 6 months or so. They don't really have a lot of TV or movie stuff, mostly comics and graphic novels and books, which is how I roll. I like that. And the other thing about that is that with the low cost of renting at the tables, it seems like they're able to bring a lot of stuff that aren't like the big ticket items, like more of the rare indie stuff. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. So, I also just want to say, hey, what's up? So, this is just kind of like checking in, showing off some stuff that I don't know if everybody cares about it, but I've been kind of collecting these Predator comics. Trying to see which ones are good and which ones I want to like actually try to get the whole series. This is actually surprisingly good. This Magnus Robot Fighter. I was never really into or interested in Magnus Robot Fighter, but yeah, it's pretty neat. This should be alright. This is cool. This is written by Mark Schultz, who did Xenozoic Tales, which later inspired all the Cadillacs and Dinosaurs stuff. Look at these names here, Arthur Adams, and there's a bunch. I kind of want to show you here. It's pretty cool. So the premise with this is that there's a derelict ship, and there's kind of like a consciousness that goes into the different people finding the ship's bodies. It'll like inhabit them, and it'll all be from like each point of view, so that's when it'll change the artist somewhat. Oh yeah, Gary Gianni and Jeff Darrow, that's pretty cool. Igor Corday, who used to live in this town, real nice guy. Peter Bagg from Hate. Kelly Jones. In issue 2, Travis Charest, that's pretty cool stuff. Killian Plunkett, underrated guy. I try to find his stuff. David Lloyd Mobius. I think this is Tony Millionaire. I think this is from 1997. But you gotta love it, finding this stuff in like mint condition for a steal of a deal. I've been looking for this series for a while. Garth Ennis and Glenn Fabry. Glenn Fabry and it's Max, so you know the explicit content. For the trash fiends, fans of gore and tits. So yeah, you know Glenn Fabry doing like this nice painted cover art, but his line work is actually really nice, and he's actually a nice draftsman. Like the way he like establishes the shots and flows panel to panel is really good. He knows what he's doing with illustrating a comic. Let's see if I can show some of this stuff off here. It's like some undead Vikings causing havoc. This is a nice panel here. In the end, it mattered little. Yeah, he's pretty underrated, I feel like. It's really cool to see him do illustrate an actual comic. This is what, and yeah, the whole series, I've been looking for that forever. This is a cool find, man. I think this is the whole Dead Orbit series. If I'm not mistaken, 1 to 4 is all of them. James Jacoby did Orkstain art. Weird, wild stuff. But this, Wally Wood. The funny thing is, right, that at a lot of these shows, sorry, that's just the dog. At a lot of these shows, I found, like, at one show, I found issue 1 years ago of 4. And another one, issue 2. Now I found issue 3, and it's always different guys from different towns, so I'm glad it's working out like that. Maybe at the next one I'll find issue 4 of 4. I'll show you a couple things in here. Wally Wood is one of my favorites. One of the greatest. Don't want to get strike or anything. Some really nice panels. Like you can even kind of just follow the story with the panels if you're not keen on reading all those words. But the writing is actually pretty lush, pretty nice prose. Do not despair yet. There is one final weapon. I shall call upon blood to come to our aid. Look at this guy. This guy. Good stuff. An invocation composed of curses and blasphemies. Yeah, and okay, so that's just about 15 or so of the comics I got at the Winnipeg Comic Con. It was at the Holiday Inn there. Not too far from the airport. Not too far from downtown either. But pretty convenient to get to. It's $5 to get in. But I'm glad. I've been kind of killing it on getting some cool comics, in my opinion. You know, it's all subjective. But yeah, there's about, I must have got, I think at least 200 or 300 not dollars, 200 or 300 comics there. And it was just sick. This is just the tip of the iceberg. These are the ones I took to read first, so hope you like the video, guys. Fun hanging out with you. Yeah, just saying hi. So, peace. Happy hunting out there for whatever you care for. And hope you have a happy Halloween. Adios, muchachos, cucarachas.